What's going on, guys? Hopefully this works. We are now live on Twitch and YouTube. Salute to everybody out there. Hope you guys are having a good day. Let me know if you get the notification. I hope that you do. Should be working. We're doing a job stream, so you guys give me a job or an area and we'll try to find you a location. I might do a portfolio stream tomorrow. Could be good as well. But let me know. Ronan, what's up, man? How's it going? Trying out some different music today. Mike, what's up? Constantine, how's it going? Mega Man, Try Right, what's up, dude? How's it going? Not first. It's been a while. How am I doing? I'm pretty good. We're putting an hour on the clock, so at 4:10, I'm headed out. I'm gonna go work out. You are the best man on YouTube. I don't know about that. Aside from portfolio, what do you recommend for aspiring junior developers to do? Well, you gotta have good projects. 2534. What's good, man? What is good? What is good? Got around to learning some React. Gotta say, it's making me appreciate Angular more. I don't know. It's just different. React is just the, what is it called? Directives. New sub started coming up in the feed. Got into the programming, good stuff. Thank you. You're welcome. How many hours of sleep do you normally get? 8 hours. 6 to 8 hours. Yeah, 6 to 8 hours, sometimes more. I'm not like, I work out, and so you're not going to be able to have good workouts. You're not going to be able to recover if you don't sleep. So it's what it is. Aren't portfolio and projects the same thing? No. Portfolio is where you host your projects. So drop some jobs or locations you want me to look. Can you get hired with a little React and Node? Maybe. It depends on the company. Paco, what's up, man? I think it's worth taking less pay at a startup to work with people you really like working with. You're talking 10K less salary. 10K less is not that much. It's maybe like, I don't know, let's divide that over. So you got 10,000 divided by 20. Well, let's see. So it's $192 before tax. And so let's take 192. Well, let's divide that by 2. Or, I mean, multiply that by 2. And so we get, oh, look, it's the mailman. They're not a fan of the mailman. I'm sorry about that. What's going on, guys? Lyft, Nashville, front install on their website. Oh, nice. Portland. I picked the worst time to stream. Portland. All right, we'll look at Portland. Yeah. So, do I think it's worth it? 192. That's 384 before taxes. So, 384 per paycheck per taxes. So, I think. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely worth it. I don't know how much you need to live. I was just doing some math. Do Boston? Who was first? Data science. Chicago. All right, let's do Indeed. Indeed. I don't know. I don't know if data science is going to work. Mutual company, looks okay. Experience, machine learning, 2 years, preferred. Okay, so they don't actually have any requirements. Let me make my video a little smaller. Yeah, so this is all preferred. I just apply. They don't have any hard requirements there. Ability to operate a keyboard, computer, and computing device as a requirement. So this is this is very basic. I would go ahead and apply to this. Joe's a little upset over your generalization of his business model and takes it out as one of your several signs you're talking smack about him. I don't know. You tried to talk to him, but he's deleted everything. Can you kindly consider him a message in spare time if there isn't any beef? There's no beef. He already came into the live stream. He's like, what's up? I don't care. I don't have time to deal with drama. I'm more important living my own life. Not more important. I'm busy. It's more important to me to live my own life. Josh, Seattle jobs, yeah. I don't have any time to beef on YouTube. It's retarded. Jobs, let's do software developer. Business intelligence developer. That's not a real developer. Entry-level software developer. Seattle, Washington. Oh man, just recognize that I don't think there's any beef. I don't know. Maybe Joe likes drama more than I do. I'm not interested. I don't have time. So let's look at this entry level. 0 to 2 years. Okay, so this job is going to be jam-packed with applications. Bachelor's required. That's not required. So it's not remote. What else we got? Navigator. CRE. This is a huge company, General Dynamics. Oh, mailman's here. One moment, I gotta close the door. These dogs are losing their mind. No, stay here. Alright. Don't put salary in the ad, it's not worth applying. That's not true. That's not true. You could guesstimate from the experience required. I don't know. Seattle looks okay. Junior software developer, 55 to 70. I don't know what the living expenses is there. We can take a look. Perform detailed software designs. Seek guidance. 55 to 70. SQL, relational databases. This is all preferred, right? So they don't actually have any hard requirements there. Remote PHP developer, non-US. If it's remote, why does non-US matter? You should just look for a remote, right? It looks okay. Just know anything with this title is going to be packed. Try entry level. I don't type. We're not ever going to search entry level. We're not ever going to search junior because there's no point. And we're not ever going to search intern because there's no point. There's no point in applying to those, and you'll just be number 9,427 in order of applications received. Don't type junior. Don't type any of that stuff. I always search software developer. That's the only thing I type. Do you know what kind of salary you should expect as a junior entry? No. No, no, no. If I know more experience in back end than front end, can I still get a job? Of course you can. Got a project finished? Good luck. Everyone have a good night. Later, Vincent. 70K Seattle will require a commute? Maybe. Someone said Gloria, Switzerland, Geneva. Oh, that's far. Thanks for the vids. Seriously helped me. Motivation, confidence throughout the application process. You're welcome. I'm glad it helped. I'm glad it helped. If you know more, yeah, I answered that one. So even if I'm a junior dev, I shouldn't apply for jobs that state that. Okay, so you and everyone else generally are looking for junior jobs. And so they're going to be saturated resumes. It's like you don't feel qualified to just look up software, right? That's why you don't do it, which is, it's backwards. So apply to software. How many push-ups can you do? I don't know. I don't do volume. I do high weight, low reps. Enough, I guess. I think I did like 170 on a stream once. Naperville, Illinois. All right. software developer. 68 to 103. What are the requirements? I just scroll down and look at the requirements. This looks fine. I would apply to this. Chances are I would say this company looks like they're hiring for multiple positions. But you could tell because the salary range is 68,000 to 103,000. So they're probably looking for junior, mid-level, and senior, like all of them. 68,000 to 103,000. So they're probably looking for junior, mid-level, and senior, like all of them. I'm watching. I'm just checking the Twitch stream, make sure that works. All right. Toronto on. Okay, so you went Canada. Let me check a couple more here. I don't know if Aurora counts, right? So I don't know where this is in relation. You got to give me a little. So here's one, junior.net, 55 to 65. That was the only one that actually matched this. Maybe we can bring it down more specifically here. All right, so front-end developer, I would apply to this. Call potential. Maybe I'll just start dropping these in for you guys. Here you go. Whoever asked for that. Oh, I can't do it. Link is too long. Here is the link. Whoever asked for that, apply to that. Why do they always prefer local? What do you mean? Because it's easier for them to micromanage you. What'd you miss? What's up? Not much. What are other good sites to see openings? Stack Overflow is good. Indeed is cheaper. Stack Overflow costs about $7,000 per job post, and Indeed is free, or like $100. Josh, is CSS and HTML enough to be a decent front-end web designer? There's no front-end web designers. There are web designers and there are front-end developers. Front-end web designers mean you are UI, UX, and a developer. You're gonna need JavaScript. They're expecting that from you. I would say probably not. I would say maybe if you get lucky. In general, probably not. It's probably not enough. What else? Africa, Algeria. I don't really know where to search for African jobs. I'm not sure of any job markets there or job sites there. Can you give me a website? You might know more than me. Front end, Dallas, Texas. I mean, I don't know. I just go software developer because it brings up everything. You have a marketing background? Nice. Guys, could you do me a favor and go follow the Twitch stream? That would be fantastic. Cause YouTube won't give me my membership button. I don't know why, but basically YouTube is like, sorry, you can't have channel memberships. So if they're not gonna give it to me, I want to slowly migrate to Twitch. So here's the link for Twitch. I would appreciate it if you guys go there, check it out, just follow the channel. I'm just streaming to both platforms right now. Thank you. All right, Mansfield, Dallas, Magento 2. Do you look at Glassdoor for applying? Always. Always check interview questions, expected salary. Don't you need 100K subs for membership? Actually, you only need 30,000 subs for membership. So I'm about 25,000 subs overdue, and I messaged them on chat yesterday, and they said, sorry, this feature hasn't rolled out to your channel yet, and we have no timeline on when it will roll out to your channel. So I was like, that's fine. Junior Java. There's a lot of junior stuff. I would apply to everything in here so far. So whenever you see something in here that says, it's a little bit too much, responsive employer, this means that there's usually an automated bot that sends you a code test. Like that happens a lot on Stack Overflow too. You'll see responsive employer. Chances are there's a bot connected to this email that will forward you a tech test for like HackerRank. YouTube Live. I know. Slowly got to transition to Twitch, so gotta make it happen somehow. If they won't give me my membership button. Did I try front end Brazil? I haven't done Brazil yet. What did I miss? I'm just reading chat. So you wanted front end, right? I'll look up front end for you. So start with software and then get more and more specific. What if you know JavaScript? Do you apply to other languages? Yes. If you hit us with the flex, I'll go follow you on Twitch. There you go. This is going to be... Okay, so this is an Indeed estimate. It's probably not real. Indeed estimate. Estimate. I don't know what your salary is. I'd say 40 to 75 is going to be... This is going to be your low end. 78 to 104. So this is a recruiting. Anytime you see the thing that says technical staffing, that means recruiters. So this is a recruiting company. GTN Technical Staffing is a recruiting company. If you apply to this, they'll just try and place you as a recruiter. So anything staffing company. Canada or Cali? Software engineer, intern. No interns. Don't look up interns. Bad. Let's see. Dude, I'm the reason you're a developer now? Recruiters are good or bad. It depends on the recruiter. I've had mainly negative experiences with recruiters. Google's really bad at managing streamers, plus it's behind. Yes, it is. Please do Vienna. Austria? How much time does a full-time job take per week in reality? So typically full-time is defined as 40 hours in the United States, 37.5 in the rest of the world. You're not coding 40 hours. Never coding 40 hours. You might code like 3 hours, 4 hours a day. Maybe 4 hours. 4 hours of code would be insane. You've had good luck with recruiters. I've had decent luck with recruiters, and then it gets down to the end of like the brass tacks, and they're like, yeah, sorry, bye. Because it doesn't matter. They're going to have like 6 of you for the same position, and the recruiter's going to treat you like you're the only... It's like, imagine recruiters having a bunch of side chicks, and then he always tells you you're the one for the job, but in reality, he's got like 3 other girls, or like 5 other girls, and they're all a bunch of other applicants to the same job he's trying to fill. And so whoever gets that first, he gets his money, he's out, he just drops you. Just drops you. That's how recruiters work. What's your take on maximizing your chance at getting a reply? Wait. What's your take on chance of getting a reply when you apply for jobs? You try applying early as possible. The more you know, the better. Yeah, so better to get a reply. You want to come in with like research about the company and what they do, basically. PHP dev for foreign people, Josh. Why don't you apply to all devs? Why don't we just look at We Work Remote, which is great. We work remotely. I almost got a job from here once. What do you do when you're in college and need a co-op but can't apply for full-time positions? You can apply for full-time positions, and then you say, hey, I'm still in college, can we do part-time? Oh, by the way, can you pay my tuition? Boom, do that. I've seen it happen. You went to a boot camp last year, 10K, no job. Flamingo, did it have a guarantee? This is why I'm so adamant about guarantee. So if this happens, you get your money back. Not necessarily you get the job. I just want you to be monetarily safe. So PHP, we'll look for PHP. So this is programming, undo copyright. Oh, I want to search. Here's the senior PHP developer. What else we got here? Here's another senior PHP developer. Part-time coding camp at SMU campus in Dallas, Texas. So that's Trilogy education. Anything university plus coding boot camp is Trilogy education. Be very, very, very careful. Don't get baited. What'd you say? So SMU is Southern Methodist University, I believe, in Dallas, Texas, right? So let me show you that this is Trilogy. SMU Coding Bootcamp. How do I find it? Where is it? How do I get it? How do I find it? Let's see. Apply. So it takes us there. So here's SMU Coding Bootcamp. Oh, look. Look right here. Powered by Trilogy Education Services. This is the problem. That's the problem with your coding bootcamp that you went to. So anything university plus coding bootcamp, Trilogy Education. Don't get baited. I'm telling you. Okay, so we're looking for these PHP jobs. You said that they're senior and you don't want to apply to them. Apply to them anyways. 5 years, whatever, apply. Like, just apply. Stop. Just, in general, ignore years of experience. Have you been? You need to jump back on the grind. Get back on the grind. What is wrong with Trilogy Education? Everything. I made a whole video on it. Basically, their site is made with WordPress, which I think is really bad. If you're holding state-of-the-art code bootcamps, you should have your students make your website at least or something, right? I don't have a problem with WordPress. I have a problem with the coding bootcamp promoting state-of-the-art technology and it being built with WordPress. One-man band like me, e-commerce, freelance, great. WordPress, great. But Trilogy is like, no. They have 3 phone numbers that are all the same. They have 3 pictures of 3 different here. Oh my god. Maybe they changed it. Maybe not. Alright, how do I contact them? Contact. So, you see these pictures here? You see these pictures? It's the same phone number. This says NYC HQ, Boca Raton HQ, Tempe, Arizona. And then 646-618-8998. 646-618-8898. 646, it's the same phone number, but they pretend like there's different stuff. Like, it's just like, why even have these little pictures here? You just have one phone number. Oh, also, if you email them, they'll hit you back with that. Yeah. University of Miami Bootcamp, Trilogy? Yes. University, bootcamp.miami.edu. Let's go ahead and find it out. Oh, look! Look right here! Powered by Trilogy Education Services. I'm telling you, any university plus bootcamp is Trilogy. Trilogy just hijacks, like, I don't know. It's no good. I'm sorry. UCLA was offering a bootcamp. Notice it wasn't by them. Looking at it now, it was Trilogy. Yes. Oh man. I'm sorry. I just don't want to get sued, you know? So I can't be like, I can't say certain things, you know, but I can advise against it. I recommend don't go to any. Look, we could probably type like Rutgers University Bootcamp. Here, look, we'll go here. Oh, look, powered by Trilogy Education Services. Let's how about University of Utah Bootcamp. Let's see. Oh, they're making this one a little bit more difficult to find, it seems. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, look! We found it! Education in partnership with Trilogy Education Services. Literally any university plus a boot camp. Bad. Oh, man. Caesar, what's up, man? Day's going good. Hope you're doing good. Flamingo Vlogs, Freedom of Speech, bruh. Yeah, you'd like to think so, but... That's just how it works. What resolution was I running? I saw that comment earlier. This is 1440, but I'm zooming in and out. Why do I hate this so much? Oh, there's the big icon there. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to turn the stream into this. We'll go back to searching for jobs, and I'll answer your questions. Please just don't get baited. Please, guys, don't get baited. You're in the digital marketing field, but you secretly want to sign up to a code bootcamp because you're truly passionate. Is it a waste of time? Should you instead focus on marketing only? So, web developers or developers in general and marketing go great in startups. If you're like, oh, by the way, I think if we did this with this functionality, it would do great because marketing. Advice for internships. Yeah, don't go for internships. PHP Laravel, Denmark. You have a technical phone screen interview. What should you look for? Go on Glassdoor, type in the company name. You're learning from yourself. That means I will not have possibility work as programmer. Oscar, you absolutely can work as a programmer. All right, you wanted Denmark. Let me come down here. We'll swap to Denmark. Software. Internship is this. Okay, so let me just be frank here. So when you apply to jobs in Europe, education is generally free, if not really, really cheap. And so they kind of expect you to have a degree in the EU, but you can still get by without a degree. EU is a little bit more bureaucratic, a little bit more, you know. You have a video on how to select a boot camp, right? Okay, so you go to a boot camp with a guarantee or your money back. Don't go to Reviture also. That's not a guarantee. They promise you a $20 an hour job afterwards, but you have to relocate wherever they tell you to go, and they're basically recruiters. So they're charging a company that you're being employed for $180 an hour, and they're paying you $20 an hour for the next 2 years. So also you can't quit for 2 years, so you're stuck at $20 an hour for 2 years. So yeah. Remember when 40 people were watching? 150 plus, maybe. It's crazy to me. Here's a junior developer here, junior software here. There's a lot of jobs here, it seems, on Denmark, indeed, for software. Can we jump to Brazil? State of, we could try to find Brazil. All right, we want countries. Let's go back. Back again. I'm gonna restart my playlist. I think you wanted Brazil, right? Brazil. Alright, I can't really read this because this is all Portuguese, but I'm going to imagine that this right here says architect, senior architect of software. I don't know what instrumentador means. Software developer, analyst, Rio. Well, you won't understand the language of the post, but thanks anyways. Boy, I play PUBG online. All of my teammates are from Hispanic countries, if not Brazil. Okay, I am practically fluent in Spanish and Portuguese at this point. Have you ever played PUBG Mobile? Go play it. You'll see. If you ever want to get revived when you're down on PUBG Mobile, you better learn Spanish and Portuguese. Why do you say no to internships? Literally because everyone is applying to internships and entry-level jobs. I've never applied. I've never had a junior-level job ever. Because they're just crowded. You and everyone else in college is like, oh, entry-level junior first because you have to, but you don't. It's a misconception. Don't do it. When Josh replies to your questions more than recruiters do your emails, I guess I'll keep watching your videos and applying. Yes, do that. Robert R., how's it going? 3 months internship versus couple projects. Which do you think employers prefer? Probably both. You should play PUBG with all of us. Yeah, that'd be cool. Tu hablas español? Sí, yo hablo español. Plug Twitch again? Yes, I should plug Twitch again. Guys, if you would like, why is Trilogy Education Services so bad? By the way, I have a video on it on my YouTube channel. Here's the Twitch stream if you prefer that. I'm going to be going over here more and more. But that starts today. Do you think web development is growing? Yes. Dart jobs. I don't know what Dart jobs are. So you're from Brazil, but you're down to work remotely for any company outside. Can we jump to that? You're a React developer. Yeah, dude. I got you. Here's what you guys need to do if you're outside the US or whatever and you want to work remote. You go to Stack Overflow. So I'm typing in Stack Overflow in the bar. You can't see it, but Stack Overflow, not Overload. Say I love coding all the time in Spanish. How do I say it? I forget how to say I love. I can say I like. So I would say me gusta programa. What is to program? Me gusta programar todos los días. I don't know. What jobs? So we're at Stack Overflow. What you do is you come over here on the left, right where that zombie was, and you click jobs. And then you check this little box called remote right there. And then you sort by new. You're going to see same stuff a lot of the day. You're going to see repeat jobs a lot. And it's because a lot of these companies are recruiting companies and they have a lot of money to basically spend. So each one of these jobs on Stack Overflow is about $7,000 to post. That was perfect. Thanks. Is it ever worth applying to contract work? So the thing with contract work is the whole time you have a contract job, you're looking for a new job. At least I would. You know. Sammy, what's your advice for getting an internship which you're in university? Apply for everything. Don't look for internships. You don't need an internship. Software and intern, there's no difference. I made a video about this. The difference between software developers, entry levels, and juniors is just who gets, like, here's an intern and here's a junior. The difference is, here you go, boss. Here's your coffee for the morning. Not skill set. You sent me a portfolio last week. I haven't made a video of portfolios yet because I made one not too long ago. I don't want to be redundant. I think your name is Davi, right? So Davi, this is where I would go. Do you think it's possible to get a completely remote job as a first job, not junior necessarily, but no previous experience other than software? Yes, absolutely. I actually had a student. He was from Brazil. He got a remote job in Portugal because Brazil and Portugal have this agreement, right, where people in Brazil can actually relocate to Portugal and they can become citizens of Portugal, and then you get that EU passport. Then you can go anywhere inside of the EU. And then you can move laterally to the United States if you wanted. That would be the easiest way to do it, I think. How active are you with my GitHub? Well, seeing as I don't really develop projects anymore for like a company, I don't really do it. And seeing as I don't develop projects, like, so the way I code is I code with other people. I code with students. I code their projects. I help them finish their projects. I'm not working so much on my GitHub, right? I don't need it for a job. Not bad, you said. I like to code all days. Yeah, I mean, that's close enough. So you're saying you should drop out or you can balance full-time dev job while finishing degree. No, you can apply to full-time dev jobs while you're in college, and you can be like, hey, man, I'm in college. Do you think we could negotiate some sort of part-time? I could work weekends if you want. Obviously, don't skip your classes. In order to incentivize Twitch, you should answer Twitch questions first, just for recommendations. That is true. However, there's not enough Twitch questions. Oh, Soutfast says, thanks for showing the stream in Finnish. Kiitos näistä streamista. You're welcome. Ole hyvä. Other than JavaScript, HTML, what other tools are absolutely required to land a job? Agile, Scrum. Like, you should have basic understanding of that. Git, version control, obviously you should have basic understanding of that. Probably FTP. More cleavage would help on views. You're not wrong. Unfortunately, I'm still working on my chesticles. I'm developing those. Twitch question. Yo, as soon as you get a job, to become Patreon. Thanks, man. You've heard, is it earlier to get a software testing job? What do you mean? But a job listed the range from $22 to $44. How do you get them to make the first offer, and what do you say if they ask me first? You say, well, what is your budget? I haven't seen. Like you say, like you know they're going to pay you $22 to $44 an hour, but you say, hey, what is your budget for the position? And see if you can get them to repeat that to you, and then I would go somewhere on the upper end of that and work your way back down. I would phrase it like this so you don't get eliminated right away, right? So I'd be like, well, I was somewhere in the $37 range. What do you think about that? And don't let them just say, okay, because if they say that, that's like, no. They're just like, hey, what are you thinking? Make them give you a number back. How do you learn Agile without being on a team? I made a video about Agile. I can show you what Agile is right now. We'll do it live. That's good, Senor Josh. Thanks, man. You're not sure how to search for jobs in Philadelphia. The requirements all seem out of my league. You don't have to. So I'm making a video about this today, but essentially you can apply to jobs outside of your state, to local outside of your state jobs, and you can ask for remote. That's how you do it. You're applying to Epic Systems. What's your take on healthcare EMR software companies? They're very bureaucratic. The screen is black. I don't think the screen is black. You need to find out how's the market here. You're going to want clients that are in the U.S. You should do some coaching, face-to-face interviews to prepare people to find a job. I don't know if you already do that. I do that. I offer some coaching. I'm currently coaching one person in California. We've been applying to jobs. He's got some responses. He's kind of revamped all his projects. How easy is it to get a remote job? It's that easy. So you're going to have a lot. You're going to have like 99% say no. But it's not like really a percentage game. All these shitty drama YouTubers just being rude, and we have Saint like Josh. I don't know about him. Saying, Adam, my day's going good, man. Are you referring? Okay, that wasn't at me. All right, let me show you what Trello is. So Trello is a classic. It's just a classic Agile software. I'll log in with this Google account. Whatever. Never mind. Wait, no. Create a new Trello account. Sure. So apply to 100 jobs and get your dream job, boom. I mean, it's kind of like that. Can't find a lot of web developers. So all right, so if you're looking locally, don't look locally for your specific town. Sometimes HR people just type in a zip code, and the zip code is wrong on the website, and then it will just say that, like, let's say I'm in Salt Lake City, right? But if I put my zip code, it will sometimes put, like, West Valley or something. So, like, you got to venture out past just your city a little bit, and you'd be surprised what you find. All right, welcome to Trello. This is going to be about productivity. We're going to go to our board here. I'm going to show you what to do. I'm going to move my stuff down here. All right, so I'm going to move the dono over here. This is how we do it. So this will be our backlog. This will be our to-do. This is our in progress. This will be, let me zoom in. This will be our QA. This will be our deployment, and then we'll make one more, and we'll call that production. Right? So let me zoom out slightly here. This is your basic Scrum and Agile methodology. So this will be filled with 1, 2, 3, 4 things to do, and then you put this in the to-do list, right? Drag them over. Same thing for like Jira and whatever. You put them in here, and then you have a weekly sprint meeting, right? Your sprint preparation meeting. That's when you decide to take stuff from your backlog and put it in your to-dos. And then you measure how long you think it's going to take for you to do these things, and you give it story points, but you can disregard the story points for now. So you have these things over here, and then the sprint starts, and you have 2 weeks to do things. And so you typically assign these little tickets to yourself. So this would go to me, right? You can give it a little label. I'm green. And then this would be your other coworker over here. He's red and blue. And then we have, I don't know, one other person, which will be purple. And so you tag a ticket to yourself, and then you move it over throughout the week, and you work on it, right? And so it's in progress, and then you put it into QA. QA team comes over here and checks on it, and they say, yeah, it's good or it's bad. If it's bad, they're putting it back to probably rejected. So you might want to add like a column that's like rejected, and we could put that like right here, and so they'll reject it. Let's say they reject it, put it back there, and this dude, he puts it in progress, he finished it, goes to QA. QA says that's great. They're going to put it on the dev branch over here, the deployment branch, which is going to get ready to go live with production. And so at the end of the 2-week sprint, if everything's good, QA has passed everything, they take everything in the deployment that's on the development branch and they push it over to production, and then boom, all the changes go live on the website. That is Agile, Scrum, Kanban in like 5 minutes. Obviously, there could be more or less steps depending on your company. Let me know if that was helpful for you guys. Trying to get in software with chemistry? Great, dude. Do it. So applied. What did I miss? How important is it to have your projects on your resume and they're supposed to be big projects or something essential stuff like you learned? Yeah, so you just want like 3 good projects. And when I say 3 good projects, I mean like we start from, let's get Shroud to host your stream. That's the dream, right? You start with this. You got a project you're working on for your portfolio, right? So let me just show you something real quick that Trello does that is really good to show employers. You see this thing over here? It shows a menu over here on the right side. It shows a menu. And so when you have a personal project and you use Trello to follow and document this personal project, it can show your progress. It can show that you've done things, right? So let me move my stuff back over here and I'll show you what I mean. You can see this little list updating, right? So let's say you make a personal project, you make a personal project and you come up with an outline of all the tasks that you need to do. You don't have these story points and all that, right? If you're solo dev. And you got your little ticket here. So you come in here and we're like, all right, like make nav bar. And then you add a couple of checklists, right? And so this will be responsive, and this will be like color or something, right? And so we make our backlog, we put it in the to-do. You can see that updated, right? We're putting it in progress. So you're working on your project, working on it. All right, it's responsive, that's great. And now it's colored. So you can see it completed over here. And then, I mean, I don't know if you have QA if you're doing it yourself, right? So it's probably just production or dev. And then you come over here and then you make like a little like push to Git. And then you click save. And so over here you can see that you added the comment push to Git, and then the employer can then go to your GitHub and see if this correlates with your GitHub, and they can basically watch you complete your project back in time, like in the past. They can go and look at your history and match it up with your GitHub and your stuff because of this little thing on the side here. So when you have a project, it's good to have this too. Like, don't just have the code on GitHub and it hosted, right? You got to have the auxiliary skills. So that's what's important. If you're at work, they're going to want to know that you know how to manage stuff. Hopefully this is helpful. How do you link employers to a Trello board? Yeah, so that's pretty easy. You can just make it public. So right now it's up here, it's personal, and it's private, so you can just go public, boom. And so, yes, this is public. Oh, public. Yes, make board public. So here, I can now link this to you in chat, and you guys can come here and you can like watch me interact with this. I haven't given you access to work on it, right? So I would have to add you as a team member here. But yeah. What do you suggest to learn first? Agile, Vue, Angular. Agile, you mean React? Learn React first. What up, Craig? I can start to apply if only I know Node. What? No, don't do handlebars. Been a software dev professionally over 10 years, but writing code for over 20. You provide a lot of great info. A lot of it I remember learning the hard way. I'm still learning it the hard way. Zai, let's do an interview. Zai on Twitch. Let's do an interview where you talk about what you look for in junior developers. When I post something, it doesn't show on the Twitch stream. All right, it's there. There you go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Twitch. By the way, here's the Twitch stream for everyone on YouTube that would like to follow along. I appreciate all you guys. I'm sorry. Did I miss any other questions? Can you get sample freelancing jobs projects with no work experience relatively easy? Eli, that depends on your ability to be a salesman, my guy. Can you get it easily? How good are you at talking people into buying your stuff? Coding Techniques, nice channel. I like your content. Keep going. Hey, thanks, man. But essentially, you guys should also, when you have projects, you guys should also look into doing mock-ups and wireframes. And you can do mock-ups and wireframes with Adobe XD, which is free software. I'll show you what that's all about if you want to see. So imagine you have a project that on your portfolio that has a Trello board that matches your GitHub progress, and they can track that you do it, and they can see how long you work on things and blah, blah, blah. And now you also have some wireframes, which shows that you planned ahead of time. So you come in here. I think I have XD installed. I need to look. Where's XD? New phone, XD. Oh, it's not installed. All right, I'll install it. Wait, this side might adversely affect the stream. Shit, I didn't think this through. Adobe XD, lol. Look, I'm not on a Mac, okay? I'm on a Windows. Give me a break. You could also use Balsamic. I can show you that. That's pretty easy. Balsamic mockups. It's not free though. That's the problem here. So you can get Balsamic. I can show you Learn UI Design, kind of what they do. Intro to wireframing. You can just kind of follow along with their course, and they'll show you how to mock up stuff like this. So this is what a wireframe looks like. If you're a developer in any sense and you have a project hosted somewhere that someone can visually see, try out. Oh, look, that was fast. That was like 2 seconds. I don't want to begin the tutorial. What do we want to do? So you can make. Thanks, Caesar. Thanks for the $1.99, my guy. I appreciate that. By the way, if you guys are in Salt Lake City, if you're out there, I need a climbing buddy. I'm gonna make a video about that today. I'm gonna post it on the climbing club's wall with like the little torn tickets that you can like. Well, I don't know if I'll put my phone number, but I'll be like, "Hi, I'm a YouTuber. I'm gonna make a video about this. I need a climbing buddy, please." All right, so you can click like iPhone, and then boom, you got a whole bunch of tools. You start drawing stuff on here. So right, this could be like a profile picture, and then you can come down here and you can have like a little description, and this would be like, you know, Tinder 1.0 before whatever. We also got some tools in here. Oh, so this is prototypes when you have multiple boards. Where's buttons? Buttons. There should be buttons in here. But essentially, you would just do this, right? And you do this before you even start the Trello board. I feel like I'm talking really fast and I'm kind of like bouncing all over the place, but essentially do this before you start your Trello project. Before you start working on a personal project, do the wireframes and do the mockups, do the Trello board, correlate that with Git, and yeah. That's how you separate your projects. When you have like a complete project, something that's reflective of work rather than just code. There are no buttons in XD. There's just a square and you make it look like a button. Are you sure? I think I saw an add-on that allows buttons. So this would be right here. All right, so this is like swipe left, swipe right, and then we have bio. Hell no. And then, so if this was Tinder, this would be the picture, right? Then you have a little bio, and then you have hell no for swiping away, and then for yes, we could put like trying to go halvesies on a baby. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, that's basic prototyping. Yeah, click the prototypes tab. And so then you have this thing called Marvel. I don't know if you guys ever heard about Marvel. Marvel app. So this is pretty cool. I don't know if this is a GIF. Integrations. So yeah, you can do user flows like this. This is pretty cool. Here's one that we could watch. Generate. Okay, so maybe YouTube. So basically, it generates a walkthrough for you of like how your application would work. Should you make an easy project or try to make something very complicated? That's very subjective. What does complicated mean? Does complicated mean you don't understand what you're doing and you're learning as you go? Or does complicated mean that it just takes a long time in terms of length? Your URL doesn't seem to be valid. All right, I'm just going to check out an example. So here is kind of what Marvel does. You can play the prototype, which means you can actually like click on stuff. Love Marvel for wireframing and prototyping. Marvel is expensive though. So what Marvel does here is if you do this with your personal project, then you're just going to be leaps and bounds ahead of everybody. So you can click sign up, create your account, right? So this isn't actually programmed. This doesn't work at all. It just looks like it works, right? So you can create the experience ahead of time before you actually create the app. See how like I'm trying to click invite your friends. If I click Paris, it doesn't let me click Paris. It highlights these other buttons up here. Right, so I can click premium, not ready. So it highlights what you're able to click on. So I can go back and you can kind of generate like a fake user experience before you even create your app. So imagine, you didn't answer my question. I will answer your question. Yeah, you can do something similar in PowerPoint using internal links. Yeah, but that's not state of the art. Oh yeah, he didn't answer that. Yeah, if that was the question, what should you learn first? Learn React first. Yeah, you can basically do the same in XD. You're right, but Marvel is fancy, and you can come over here to prototype, and you can create multiple artboards, and then you can kind of connect them together and all that stuff, and you can just make more and more, and you can connect them all together and show how that works. And then you can play them. But we haven't set up any functionality. I don't know. Would you guys, is Marvel paid? Yeah, I think so. Would you guys be interested in like seeing how to do Marvel and prototyping and basic wireframing and stuff? I'm not a UI UX person, but I've done it. It's actually on my Behance. If you don't have a Behance account, by the way, guys, you should get a Behance account. Okay, yeah, sounds good. How do you recommend learning enterprise level software on your own without spending $signs? Adobe XD is free. BehanceBodybuilding.com. So Behance is a place where you can host all your stuff. So if I come over here and I search for my name, I think I made this and I showed it to the UI UX person at my last job, and they were really excited about it. Thanks for the tip. You are welcome. So if I do like my name, I think I come up. Nope, I don't come up. Nope, not important. I think I redid bodybuilding.com, but it's like super crappy. It's not anywhere as good as these like buff dudes. Okay, yeah, it's not anywhere. Let's see. Email campaigns, someone did that. Okay. Where's mine? Here's mine. Look, here I am right here. So this is what I did. I did like a little redesign of bodybuilding.com because their interface sucked. So I redid like their main page. It's not good. I'm not saying I'm a great UI UX person here, but this is what I made. Because I like look at this gap. It's not even centered. It's so bad. But I did all this by hand. I did all this by hand with Photoshop. I used Balsamic for this stuff down here because I like that UX better. And then, yeah, that's it, basically. Photoshop and Balsamic. That's what I used to make these little modals and stuff. So this isn't real. But I showed this to my UI design lady at my interview, and she was like, wow, that's great. You're a front-end developer, right? I was like, yeah, but I have some sense of design. Yeah, so create a Behance account, start uploading stuff. Also Dribble. Dribbble is good too, so you should cross-post to Dribbble and Behance. If you don't know what Dribbble is, it's a place for designers and UI UX people, mostly design, a lot of good stuff. You can actually get jobs from Dribbble.com if you want. So you can put like looking for work. So if I were to sign in, so over here there's the jobs. So this is where you can find design jobs and stuff. Type of work, remote. So there's also a remote button here. Search. When is your Hacking the Cover Letter class launching? When I finalize the video. That's when it's soon. This weekend. Yeah. Is it realistic to want to be a full stack web dev? Your teachers told me that we basically had no chance of being good as full stack devs. Your teacher sounds like a douchebag. I would totally is your teacher a full stack dev? Is your teacher, what does your teacher do? Like, pass on that. Someone is texting me. Hey man, what up? How's it going? So you guys need to make Dribbble accounts also. Sign up, sign in. This used to be invite only. Like, used to be very exclusive. I don't know if you guys remember when Facebook used to be exclusive. Hey Josh, what about make interview with people on the phone like they want to apply for the same thing? Just give them interview for what do you think? Maybe. It depends. People don't like to be put on the spot, and people don't like to be put on the spot, especially in front of like 100 other people. I don't know. Your teacher sounds like one of those people that when really famous people get big, they talk shit about. That's what your teacher sounds like. So when you're a full stack developer and you're making 9 times as much as she makes in a month, you can be like, my teacher said I would never amount to anything, and then just give her the big finger. Yeah. If it was impossible, would there be so many full stack? Full stack is just it just means that you can do a lot of things. It just means that you can do front end, you can do back end, you can do project management. You have an interview with a consulting agency next week. Nice, dude. Why is it not sooner? Do you suggest qualitative or quantitative applications? You need both. You gotta customize. I'm not saying just shotgun everything out there. Unless you really don't think that the job is legit, you should spend about 15 minutes researching the job. I got a couple minutes left. Then we're gonna bounce. So I have to work out and make a video. Haven't started making my video for the day. Oh man. Here is the live stream on Twitch. I am going to be moving there over time because YouTube won't give me my membership button. Please check that out and follow me on there. I would appreciate all you guys. I'll answer some questions. Wait, I disappeared. Let me full screen. I'll just answer some questions and then I'll drag this down below. You've migrated to Twitch. I'm with you, Josh. Hey, appreciate you, man. Real MVP. Follow it on Twitch. Thank you, guys. I just want my follow button and I just want my membership button. So I feel like I live stream enough, but don't. Hey, from Twitch, Josh, you're amazing. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate you. Have a job fair at school with tech companies. How do you stand out as a student with no experience? Research the companies. So, like, whenever you have a job fair at college, you walk around. Don't go up to the booth. Walk around, look at the company names, spend 5 minutes, pick up your phone, right? And then type in the company name on your phone. And then, yeah. And research the values and walk up and be like, hey man, I just researched your company, it looks really cool, and then start talking to them about that. You got rejected from jobs because you were looking for a 3-month gig internship or co-op, and the employer told me they're looking for someone at least 6 months plus. Happened quite a few times. What do you do? Happened quite a few times. What is quite a few times? Like twice? Are you my dad, Josh? Are you my son, Mash? Hey, we'll comment on Discord. You're learning, and you have a whole lot of March and April to learn. I must get employed. Okay. Is it okay to apply through recruiters? I mean, it's okay. Yeah, sure, you can do it. You're learning Python, HTML, CSS, and JS. Perfect. Sounds like a regular path. By the way, can I be all of your dads? I just want a dad. Back up, he's my dad. Papa Josh. Papa bless. Papa bless to all my viewers. I'm just here to help. I'm just trying to help. Do you blow all your money? No. Any questions you should ask the consulting agency during the interview? Ask the ETA to job. Josh, are you hiding under the cam because you've been skipping gym? No. How do you get better at remembering things and not having to keep referring to your previous work? You're making a practice website and you find yourself constantly looking at your old CSS sheets to do things. That's fine. That's part of the game. What do you just want to memorize it? Because you shouldn't have to memorize it. You should get good at solving problems, you shouldn't get good at rememorizing. You shouldn't get good at like remembering tags and whatever, right? If you know that, like, let's say for example, right, in jQuery's got a lot of built-in shit, and there's no way you can remember all of it because there's no point in remembering all of it. But like you're like, oh yeah, there's an event listener. I think for like when you hover your mouse on top of it, let me just Google it. Like you know that it exists, and you can find it if you need. What are your thoughts on PHP 7? PHP is good. Get good, kiddo. I'll have you know, I'm a U.S. Navy SEAL with over 300 confirmed kills. Been graduated since summer, have been applying. What do you say, it's good or bad? You haven't received a software position as of yet. Well, you don't just receive a software position. But how many jobs do you apply to every day? Apply to 4 jobs per day and come back. But in an interview, that's bad, right? No, it's not bad. You can look at your previous work as... If you're in an interview and you're lost and you're stuck, doesn't mean you fail the interview. They don't care about the answer. I mean, they care like this much about the answer. But really, they just want to see how you work. Like, imagine them, like, you know those, like, interview rooms where you're, like, behind a glass, like, you know, like the mirror? Like, imagine your interviewers doing that, and you're in there just, like, solving a problem. They're just trying to watch you solve problems because that's what you're going to do at work. You're going to be sitting at a computer, they're going to give you a task or a ticket, you're going to get stuck. And they want to know how you handle that. That's the purpose of it. Please interview with Ruben Harris at Career Karma soon. So this is what I actually had a meeting with Ruben, and we exchanged numbers. And yeah. Josh, please take the time to make content for developers in college. Sometimes most of your awesome content doesn't apply to us. I don't have a CS degree, so it's a little bit difficult to know. You just discovered Rails doesn't seem popular. Brandon Evans, let me ask you a question. Why do you keep asking that? Brandon, you come into almost all of the streams and you say, is Rails bad or good on a resume? And I remember because you posted this question like 6 times. And Rails is good for transferring over MVC. I remember all my viewers. I remember all your names. And I remember all the questions that you ask. Brendan Evans, you ask always about Rails and if it's good or bad. You seem really worried. And you shouldn't worry about the tech stack or the framework. Just worry about knowing MVC, right? You got Angular for MVC, which is JavaScript. You got Ruby on Rails, which you're learning. You got Laravel. You got Symfony. You got Cake. MVC is what you're learning from this. You're learning ORMs, like all those things. It's fine. It's fine, Brendan. What would you do if you're looking for jobs, had an offer abroad, but had to be separated of your significant other for a year and a half. Why can't you bring your significant other? Is that how long it takes to move them over? How much do you pay for rent? So first of all, I don't pay rent. I own a house and I pay a mortgage. And my mortgage is $1,601 a month. Just my mortgage. Why would you ever want a Ruby on Rails when you can use, yeah. Rent to the bank, I suppose. Square footage. Do you want livable? My square footage is 900 square feet. Livable, 500 square feet in my basement. You thought you only asked once and I forgot what you said. Sorry, mate. No, you asked like 9 times. Because you're like, you must be scared, right? You must be scared because you think it's going to affect your future, which I can understand that. And so you're like, please answer. And I totally understand. Definitely don't worry about it too much, man. Just don't. This is what you put. For all you guys out there applying to jobs, this is one of the lines I put in my cover letters. You can find out if you want to buy my cover letters on my website. But this is one of the things I say in my cover letters is, I'm passionate about tech. Not a specific language, not a specific stack. Passionate about tech because it's about staying up to date with what's state of the art. Like, everything gets phased in and it gets phased out. The more important skill to have is how to learn quick, not a canned, I know all the methods in this. You pay $1,600 for 900 square feet? Where are you? I live in Salt Lake City. Like, seriously, like in Salt Lake City. So it's expensive here. Houses are insane. It didn't used to be about 5 years ago, but is there a delay from his audio to video? Yeah, so the reason that there's a delay, oh, there it goes. The reason that there's a delay from audio to video is because I have this thing right here. This is an Elgato HD60S, which is third. So the delay is coming from this HDMI that goes to the camera and then into my computer. So the audio isn't quite synced. I'd have to get an onboard PCI port, which is about $600 to sync the audio. Want to research a company I got an on-site at? I've been here for a little over an hour. I don't want to keep the stream going too long. Also, are you a Mormon? Negative. How do you think developer love-hate for a language affects its viability on the job market? I don't worry about what other people say. How much full stack Mern make? Shout me out. Alright, I shouted you out, but nice try on the meme. Do you think mobile dev will overtake web dev as the primary platform in the coming years? I think progressive web apps will get more and more popular. Do you believe in destiny? I don't know. Some next level stuff. What games do you play? PUBG Mobile. That's about it. I played Apex like everybody else, right? But it's boring. Hello from Ukraine. What up? Josh, frameworks or straight syntax while learning? Frameworks. Build stuff that you're going to be using to build on the job. Please. How did you start your career as a developer? Thanks. I quit my mechanical engineering job, got a developer job, got let go because they ran out of money, got another one, got let go because they ran out of money, got let go because they ran out of money again. I don't know. They kept running out of money. So eventually I was like, you know what? F this. I'm doing this myself. And here I am. Thanks so much for the stream, Sammy. Thanks for hanging out. Can I add you on PUBG Mobile? Yeah, I'm just Tychos1. Like my YouTube channel name. OG, World of Warcraft player. Are you going to play Classic WoW? No. Your Facebook link is still broken. Thanks for calling that out. By the way, before you guys all check out, which we haven't done yet, please go here. Please go to the Twitch. Please follow the Twitch channel. I would like to do some other things besides just do Just Chat. We could do some viewer games. I don't really want to do pair coding because that's boring for viewers, especially if both of us get stuck or just answer chat. Like they want to see us build. It's not as exciting as you think. And what happens if the viewer comes in and they know JavaScript and we're doing like PHP? They're going to be like, bye. Hey Josh, tell us some encouraging words for the job hunt. Man, you just need a yes. You don't need 10%. You just need one. That's what I always say. You got this. You're gonna add you. Your name is Daddy Big. Gotcha. Time to hunt for some jobs. Clinton, do it up. Get your damn sub button already. I don't know how. I need enough followers to do it. Like, I just want YouTube to give me my channel memberships, but they won't do it. And I think it's because I had a Patreon link in the description, and YouTube got mad because I was using Patreon before I could use channel memberships. And so they're like, no, you can't have it. And so, like, I don't know. I just want my memberships button because that would really be nice. Because then I would probably, like, have a lot more time. I don't know. I should apply for partner, but just realized all these people on your stream are competition? No. How does one go about starting their own app company? What kind of app company? You looking for startups? You looking for investor money? What do you need to start? Do you think C# is great for backend web development? No, I like PHP. That's the Twitch channel. Please check it out. Have you ever been to Southeast Asia? Negative. I think it'd be nice to go to Bali. Play League with me and Chris. I'm not playing League. I don't have insurance for chemo because I would definitely get cancer if I played League. I'm sorry. You've been trying to learn code, but like for game development, but web development is way more demanding, plus big salaries. Oh, game development. So game development is not that big of a salary. It's actually, yeah. Does he mean C#? Yes, C#. How about Battlefield? I'm down to play Battlefield 5. I just don't have Battlefield 5. Do you plan on making videos about starting your own business, investing in your company? Investing in your company. I don't know if people would watch it. I think people out there that want to be freelancers would be interested in it. I like talking business. I like talking entrepreneurship. I like talking, you know, I used to be about like, you know, I just want to help everybody get a job. And then at the same time, I'm like really loving this entrepreneur, do it yourself type deal, right? And so now what it's come down to is my whole thing is like to help people build a life they love through learning the skill of code. Whether that means you want to do it all day as a job, do it to build an app that you can sell, do it as a freelancer, do it to work remote. Like that's my whole goal. It took me a while to solidify that, but it's like build a life you love through learning the skill of code and tech and all that. Fred. How do you go about applying to jobs when they ask me about experience or languages you've never used? Just say, hey, I've never used that language before, but I've definitely been looking for an opportunity to learn it. Been wanting to check it out for a while now. Do you think that's a possibility if I can? What do you do in a DevOps job? You deploy stuff and you make sure stuff doesn't break. You make sure the servers come back up when they go down. News, some dude from Salt Lake City gets everyone a job. Unemployment goes to 0%. Boy, I was accepted to Code AM. Nice, man. Your friend told me that you should learn Angular. Do you think it is ver demanded? What do you think? Web dev then? Angular is web dev. Go hardline? Got hardline. Oh, BF hardline? No. I think I played it for free on Xbox though. C. Do you think a master's in science only worth it if you go for academic research? I don't think a master's in science is going to do anything in terms of money. I think you'll probably get a higher salary by having a master's degree, but the fact that it costs more than a bachelor's degree to get a master's degree, which means you're going to have even more debt, so basically you've just negated all gains from salary from having that degree. Would you stream when you play games or just keep your streams exclusive to tech? I would love to stream some games, but I don't know if people would want to play or people would want to watch. I feel like on Twitch you either got to be Shroud, Ninja, really hilarious. Yeah. And so I'm like none of those, but I'm down to interact with the audience. Got your first client, nice man. Hardline on Xbox One, yeah, I think I had it for free, but I don't know if I still have it. You got all the BF games, just select one. All right, Gabby. I have all of them except 5. Just ViewBot. Yeah, sure. Just ViewBot. Just ViewBot your livelihood. Perfect. Learn from Tyler 1. I watched the story of Tyler 1. That's a good one. Best frameworks for learning HTML5 CS. Best frameworks. jQuery. jQuery will give it to you good. Thank you for the 2, by the way. Racks on racks. That's my favorite GIF over here. Do you happen to know the fundamentals of market research when it comes to starting a company? Fundamentals of market research. Fundamentals of market. Yeah, you just look for competition. You check other people's SEO. It depends on what niche you're in. Yeah. You can try Screeps. It's a JavaScript programming game. Quite demanding and interesting. I don't want to program for a game. I'd rather just make a game that's fun and program that. I might stream some Unreal Engine game development. That'd be cool. Plug the Twitch 5 more times. Gotta do it. Just do jQuery, it's not that bad. Any tutorials you recommend? For what? What kind of tutorials? What should you learn first between algorithms or design patterns? Probably algorithms. What's your favorite TV show? Right now, obviously I think we're all waiting for Game of Thrones. That's gonna be pretty hype. Play StarCraft 2. I can't micro. That's why I can't play Dota 2, because I can't micro. I like Game of Thrones, but lately I've been watching Forensic Files. That's my jam on Netflix at night. I'll just sit on my couch with my dogs, watch Forensic Files. How'd you learn WordPress? You know a couple people in real estate that could use a website, but you only know front-end stuff. WordPress takes about 5 minutes to learn. Just go to pantheon.io, make a free account, play in the sandbox. Vanilla.js versus jQuery. Different use cases, shorter code. If you are bad, you play against bad people. So, I don't know. I don't want to learn the meta. I don't really like RTS games. That's if we're just being honest. What about The Walking Dead? Season 9 is fire. I don't know. I don't know about Walking Dead Season 9. I feel like how many more times can they rinse, repeat, like, the same, like, they find a haven, and then it gets overrun with zombies, and then they rebuild it, and then it gets overrun with a contesting gang, and then they rebuild it, and then somehow it blows up, and they get a new haven. But first they have to wander for like 3 seasons before they find it, and some people die that get introduced in those 3 seasons, and then they come up on another haven. I don't know how there's still zombies on season 9. Like, I feel like they would all be, like, I was gonna say the word deprecated, but like, you get what I mean? Like, falling apart now. Josh, is easy just SAS for J... Wait, what? Fetch makes things like Axios obsolete. I suppose. I like Axios because I like the syntax. 48 people watching the stream, but only 38 followers. I know, sad day, sad day. If you're here and you do enjoy the stream, please hit the thumbs up on the YouTube. I would greatly appreciate it. There's a course for Udemy for Unity. That's dope. Oh yeah, I can show you guys my Udemy courses here. I can log in. Tony, what's up, man? There's a course. Let's see. Do any of the online code teaching websites do anything to set themselves apart? How can Free Code Camp, Code Academy, Treehouse all exist in the same market? They teach differently. Some of them get outdated. Some of them add new niches. Some of so. What you're asking is kind of a subjective question because teachers and students vibe differently. So let's say you're watching a Udemy course and you really like how he's teaching, how he's explaining it, what he's doing, and it clicks for whatever reason. Then you go somewhere else and you're just not getting it. Does that make sense? Wes, love the streams. Always learn something. Hey, thanks, man. Jared Johnson, what's up, man? How much time to gain expertise? Don't worry about gaining expertise. Just learn how to solve the problems you need to so that you can build what you need to. All right, let me try again. Is ES6 just Sass for JavaScript? No. Wait. No, ES6 adds fundamental new things. Sass requires a way for it to be transpiled down to regular CSS. ES6 exists. You can type ES6 into most browsers now, and it will understand it. You can't type Sass into a browser. It won't work. Bafana, what's up, man? What do you not like about C#.NET backend? I like C# for Unity. I don't like C# for web development. Have you ever come in France? I've never been to France. Never been. Not native speaker. What is job hunting? Job hunting means that we were researching jobs for people. Okay. All right. Great. Thanks, headphones. I think we're gonna wrap it up, and I appreciate all you guys. Node.js or Django, both. That is the Twitch channel. Please go follow me on there. I would like to have a partner button and a sub button. That would be amazing. Papa bless to all you guys. I wouldn't be here without you. Thank you for the 2, David. Please go follow the Twitch, please. Let's see. You know frameworks like Express, Mongoose, EJS, Handlebars. What? See you later. All right, I'm gonna do some shout outs. We got Nathan, El Wrench, Moman, Eddie, Spring versus .NET. Neither. Your ad block doesn't work on Twitch. Yeah, I don't think it works on Twitch anymore. Mernstack Jobs. Yes, good. Tuck, what up? Georgie. You quit your comfy engineering job and took a $20,000 pay cut to become a full-time developer at a startup. You're talking about my Medium article that I wrote. I remember writing that title. Hit up Sean White. Sean White will help you out. I suppose that's it. I'm gonna go make my video on how to work remotely. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate all of you. And I'll see you later for the video. And probably tomorrow for another live stream. So have a great day. I'm out.